Hello everyone, Rimea here, and welcome to my playthrough of Volcanic Super Mario Bros. U. So let's get started. So this was a mod created by Maker. I think it was released towards the end of last year, so it's like December 2019. I had a bit to do with the development of this mod, not too much. I think I might have made 1 or 2 tile sets, and then I also made 1 level. Oh yeah, I also made sure to put in the thing that skips the cutscene, so we don't have to go and sit through that. And yeah, let's get started with the actual mod. So this is going to be a like 2 worlds-ish mod, like maybe more like 1.5 worlds, because world 8 isn't really that big in these Pro. But yeah, I think I'll be splitting up into 2 parts therefore. And if everything is correct, there should be, yeah, there's like a custom world map thing, which I guess this is the first New Pro mod with a custom-ish world map like this. There's also some like path edits, which we'll see, I think, in the next part. And this world is very creatively called Lava Land. Amazing. There's also no world map music. I think this was like right at the dawn of like people using Citra Composer, which is a special program to replace music for New Pro. But like at the time we didn't know completely how to use it properly yet, so therefore there's some bugs in it with this game. But whatever. So let's get started with Lava Land -1 Lava Lake. That's a lot of L's right there. So yeah, obviously it's Volcanic Super Mario Bros. So there's going to be a lot of volcano, lava, whatever levels. I do really like this background. It's nice. If there's one thing Wii is good at, it's backgrounds. I think, as is the case with a lot of mods for New Super and other things as well, the earlier levels were made first, which I mean might seem like a very normal thing to do, but honestly, it's kind of, I don't know. I don't think it's a great practice because you'll end up with very, well, like if you're still developing your level design skills, you'll end up with very like meh stages towards the beginning and better stages at the end. Whereas you probably want to more like spread it out. You know, that's why I like to for the mod I'm working on right now. I like to just kind of pick randomly which level I'm going to work on next, so that I end up with like just a nice variety of levels. As well as like maybe sometimes you feel like you want to apply certain techniques and you do that for a few stages and then you don't do it anymore. So if you make stages chronologically, you'll end up with that being very apparent in the game that you made those stages in chronology. Whereas you probably don't want that to actually happen. Anyways, I'm just kind of talking over this all right now. So far, it's been pretty much just generic lava level stuff. This stage could have just as well been 8-1 from New Super Mario in terms of like its design. It's almost identical with these cool lava land blocks. Oh, okay. Well, the ground pound cancel wasn't quite, the double ground pound cancel in fact wasn't quite good enough to get me through that. I think I remember this mod being quite tough, especially the second world. Oh, okay, I spawned in 1 block high. That's fine, I suppose. Not gonna bother. Like, we're not actually gonna get all the stock wins. Wait, or is there a secret stage? Because we do have world 8. Oh, I hadn't thought of that. I don't think there is. I don't remember that being at least. I don't think there's a secret stage which you get by getting all the stock wins in World 1. Well, you can't even get all the stock wins in World 1 because you can't. Hold on. Oh, okay. I'm alive, I think. Okay. I don't think the secret stage is here, so therefore you can't get all the stock wins in World 1. But you might be able to get all the stock wins in World 8 and therefore get a secret stage in World 9. I don't know. I'll have to see. This is very 8-1 from New Super Mario Wii. So this is like almost like a mashup between 8-1 from Wii and 8-1 from New Super Mario 2. I quite like the reference, honestly, even though it is literally just copying the design. I think it's so nice. Alright, I think you could just, hold on, you could just get the top of the flagpole from here as well. Alright. I mean, that's actually not too bad. I don't always love it when you limit the player to not be able to get the top of the flagpole if they don't get a certain secret. So I like how you can get it from both sides, but it's just easier from the top section. That's nice. Oh, it's really jarring not having music here. It's kind of almost eerie in a way, which I don't know. You could say it's intentional or something. I don't think it is though. Okay, Lava Land -2 hot problem. Oh, we're just okay. I wonder how that would go in multiplayer. I don't think it would go very well, or even if you have like a baby Yoshi. Oh, we're loading cache shaders, I think. I'm playing this on a brand new ROM I just created, so there might be some problems with loading cache shaders, which might like lag the game a tiny bit here and there, but it shouldn't be too bad. Well, so far I can definitely tell you this is very difficult for 1-2. Given that I just had to do some some quite athletic stuff to get past that section right there. I wonder if this remix is a... It's not. Is this... Wait, oh lord. Oh god. I almost made that, but then like... You can probably see that. I tried to just jump on the frozen Koopa, but he melted in the lava, which is actually pretty cool how that works. I didn't know that functioned like that, but I guess why wouldn't it? That's nice. What was I gonna say? Music. I don't remember. I can't tell if this is just a generic underground lava music or if it's a remix. I think it's a remix, but I'm not entirely sure. And if so, I'm not sure if it was made for this mod or just like some remix. I think it is definitely a remix, right? I can't remember really. Oh, is this oh wait, there's a star coin here. Hello. Oh lord, I didn't get the star coin and I also almost died. Oh yeah, I forgot that buzzy beetles turned into bony beetles when they died, when they got hit in the lava. It's interesting how Pudabus actually work in the lava waves like this. Like they actually jump up in the lava waves, and they also always jump up to the same height. So if they jump from the top of the lava wave, they're actually going to go quite a bit higher relative to like the rest of the stage, but they'll be jumping the same height from the lava section they jumped from. If that sentence made any sense, but yeah, so I like how that functions actually. Okay. There's a lot of like times here where you really have to do some tricky stuff to get over the, get over the. I guess I'll just skip that power up. Oh, get over the lava wave. Oh, that was only halfway. Oh, it felt like this level was going on for quite a while already. Oh well. I do feel like there's a lot of like lack of enemies and stuff in this stage. Like it's mostly just lava wave stuff. Wait, that was it? Really? I definitely feel like the second half was a lot shorter than the first. It should be pointed out. I'm probably gonna be quite critical in this playthrough. Okay, this mod was made like, oh, it was only made half a year ago or something at this point. But well, this stage was probably made more like a year ago. But with these level designs, definitely improved miles and miles over the past year. And like I said, these levels were made quite a bit earlier on, so therefore you can kind of like feel that level design isn't quite up to par yet with his current level design, or even like level design later on in this mod. So we'll have to see about that. It's nice how in this mod we're actually going to get Safe Beach, so those cutscenes have a little bit more context. That mushroom house is interesting. I don't think it's meant to be like broken like that. Maybe it is. Oh, there's also a floating mushroom up there. Sort of broken mushroom stuff in here, isn't it? Oh, and we got the shaking screen effect. So this is kind of a reference. I presume that's a rising lava, by the way. But yeah, there is. Okay. This is a reference to oh, what's the stage called again? I forget what it's called. The I genuinely didn't remember what it's called, but the rising lava stage from Newer. I think it was like the final stage, or one of the final stages. Not counting the special stage at least. But yeah, that one has shaking screen effect. However, that one it was way more intense. We did a playthrough of Newer Wii on a stream recently, well, like 2 weeks ago at this point, and I got like, it was super jarring, the shaking screen effect. But here it's a lot less terrible, or a lot less annoying at least. The way this is achieved is actually something I came up with for Newer All Stars, so it might have been that Woody came up with it independently, or it might have been that like Sierra informed him about it, or maybe even I did and I just forgot. But there's rolling ice blocks to the side of the screen, which is an unused sprite, and those actually shake the screen like permanently as long as they keep rolling back and forth. And that's that's how the screen is shaking like this. Once again, I'm just not really discussing the stages all that much because okay, that was the most that was the definition of a Willy Mega Star Coin, guys. That was, wow, I love that. That was amazing. Yeah, I'm not really discussing the stages too much because honestly there isn't much to talk about. That's a very generic stage. It wasn't that terrible or anything like that. It's just there. It's just me, or these stone blocks are really interestingly lit. I presume that's just from the default EA0 from the lava underground cave, but this section doesn't even use that tile set. I imagine it's just because it's all in the same area, which I mean it's fine. I also do that a lot, like you might see in some of my stages in my hacks that I don't always have the right PA0s in the right sections, just because I tend to put everything in one area. Yay, Mivas, woohoo! It's not actually, no. Let's keep going. Sure, we'll save. Why not? Still no for what music. It's still throwing me off. Sizzling snowfall. Alright. So I presume this is a freeze flame level then? Yeah, it is. Much like Niwa's own freeze flame level, which looked a lot like this actually, with the skill platforms in the same tile set. Which I actually made this tile set, right? That's one of the tile sets I made, I suppose. Just like that level from Niwa, I think it's the one right after the tower. There is just the Niwa athletic music here. I guess this is a bit of a remix, which it's interesting remix. I don't personally like it, remixing music from other mods, which is like original. It's a little bit weird. But yeah, at least it's a nice, well, kind of nice freeze frame background. It's alright. I think I like it more than Niwa's version, because Niwa's version was literally just like the snow background and then the lava background. This one's a little bit more mixed. Oh my, how? Okay, I'm not gonna complain. I don't know how I didn't just die. That was amazing. I like the inclusion of the snowballs, because there were also snowballs in the newer stage. There's definitely a reference to that stage. Oh, hello. That's like lava effect down there. Like they could have like I don't know, someone could have made that like actually go inside the patterns of the ground, because you can change that texture quite easily for the for the rising lava effect that nsmbu has. But it looks a little bit weird the way it is right now. Hello, Flipris. Yeah, I like how this is kind of like, I guess it's a very Niwa inspired mod, this, which, I mean, some of, like, Deserters isn't as Niwa inspired. It still has, like, one or two stages which are just like, hello, it's that Niwa stage, but in the Treasure pretty much. Well, not completely, but, like, it's a stage like that Niwa stage. But in this game so far, like, what was on that shoe again? And I guess one of the shoe was just kind of the generic lava wave stage, but at least the tower and also this stage are both very Niwa inspired, obviously. So far we've had a lot of like, oh, there's random pipes in the lava sections. Yes, this is a freeze flame cave section, which I guess also uses a freeze flame cave music from Niwa. I think this one's also remixed. It might not have been. I don't know. I can't quite tell. It has honestly been a while since I've taken a good listen to Niwa's music, despite me having done a playthrough of it recently. Oh, I think I was supposed to use the Cooper shell. I just thought I could. I think you can probably make that still. That kind of sucks. Because I think we're also right at the goal pole. Well, I guess we'll just kind of speedrun there. Like I said, I don't think there's any point to actually getting the star coins, so whatever. Okay, let's just skip the bonus room and okay. Let's go. Some nice Goombrat action. Okay, so I wanted to go for the star coin, and then realized no, I actually don't want to go for the star coin. But then I did want to go for the star coin again, and then I've died. Okay, let's do that again. Let's do even more speedrun action. Except I do actually want power-ups. Oh, lords. Yeah, it's not much to say, really. I don't know. I almost instinctively went for it again. It's just, it's so tempting. Alright, there we go. Yeah, got a nice, Luigi U Bowser snowman. That's cool, I guess. Right, we also, got the floating mushrooms, and I presume we can grab Baby Yoshi. Do we want Baby Yoshi? Yeah, actually, I'm gonna grab Baby Yoshi, why not? Hey, I'm Baby Yoshi. You look like you know where to find food, so I guess I'll follow you. SMH didn't change the thing to say like, oh, you know where to cool down from all this lava or something. Oh, bad hack. Oh, so what was that? What was the name? I wasn't really paying attention, but I think it said like Freeze Flame Cavern. The blue Pulaboos are certainly something. Huh. Is it just me? There are two versions of this music playing simultaneously, aren't there? What the hell? This is hurting my ears. Wait, what is going on? Also, my Baby Yoshi just disappeared. What? What is this stage? I think there is only one version playing there, or maybe two. That was really weird. Also, this is another nice Willy Maker star coin. Yeah, let's talk about the stage. It's very generic. I guess it does kind of feel like the Freeze Flames cave stages from Niwa, because those were all also quite like straight and stuff with all the icicles on the ceiling and stuff. This doesn't really feel like an ice cave though. It just kind of feels like a blue cave, except for the background. That's another very very well designed Star Queen pipe there. Why is that pipe so blue? Actually, like seriously, what? Hello, that's a very blue pipe. Yeah, I kind of like that. I mean, that was interesting. It was kind of like the newer, like the little bonus sections where, what? Okay, that apparently you can just, okay. Yeah, it was kind of like the newer bonus sections with the hammer breaks in 1-2. This is also an interesting. Is that like a reference to 1-2 from Super Mario Bros? Or was there also a free same level that had that? Maybe I don't quite remember. Yeah, that certainly was an interesting stage. I rip Harbit Yoshi, I guess. He just disappeared. I'm not sure how or why or what. And also, we had like 3 different music channels playing at the same time. I'm sorry for your ears, just as much as I'm sorry for my own ears for hearing that. But alright. Speaking of music, once again, no music on the world map, and it's irritating me. Alright. Boiling Basalt Bay. Now, if I'm not mistaken, this stage was made by... Oh, hello, that's some very abrupt music. Okay. This stage was made by Sierra. It also uses the mostly unused lava tile set from Newer. Which, I mean, I think I made this version. It was made for All Stars. It doesn't look that great, honestly. Oh, well. And yeah, I guess this also has the boiling water, which is also a thing in Newer. So yeah, like I said, a lot of Newer inspiration in this game. But yeah, what was I gonna say again? Yes, the stage was made by Sierra. I feel like a lot of the music in this game is quite loud, isn't it? Like I can barely hear the sound effects. Heck, I can barely hear my own voice. I hope you guys can still hear it, or I have to do some magic inputs or something. That's a lot of fire snakes. Oh, go away, please. I like these death signs. I mean, once again, I made them, not to start bragging or anything. But like they're a nice indication of the fact that you can't go in this water. Oh, and suddenly the screen starts shaking. Why? Oh, because we got, okay, why? Rip that slugger in. Yeah, we got fireballs. I feel like so far, like half the stages we played have featured fireballs in one way or another. I really like the vibe of this stage. It's unique. It's also using the unused gears from nsmbu, which look a little bit more like the Wii ones with their metal look. This is quite tough because I presume I can't even touch the top of that water. Oh god, how am I not dead? That was some pro gamer moves right there. Okay, there we go. And oh, whoa, I feel like Mario didn't start running there because of this screen shake or something. That was weird. And the screen is still shaking here. That's also interesting. Alright, well that was certainly a stage. Probably the most unique stage yet. It didn't quite feel like a newer stage, even though it did still have a lot of the same newer-y aspects to it. But you know, having that above ground is different at least. And onto the final stage for this playthrough today. This part of the playthrough at least. The castle, the Fortress of Fire. A lot of the names have been quite generic so far, haven't they? Oh. Alright. That was a nice stage. I love that, actually. Hello? What? I think this is meant to be, because I remember Volcanic being quite interesting. That was okay. Bye, Lemmy. Well, alright then. Well, guys, I what the hell? I hope you wait. What? I think we're gonna let's keep going for at least another second, because I think there's another thing like this as well. Hold on. Let's see you get. Okay. Yeah, alright. Sure. Yeah. Okay. What is happening? This mod is so bloody janky. It's amazing. Okay, we're not quite done yet. I'm not gonna quite say goodbye. Hold on. Alright. Okay. Sure. I'm not sure quite what to say, to be honest, guys. Yeah, so I remember there being some jank in this mod. I remember the music cutting out. I remember something along these lines, but that was beautiful, honestly. Okay, so I think we are. Hello, Dark Bowser. This is the most chaotic ending to a video yet, maybe. I think we're probably gonna end it right about now. So if you have enjoyed this playthrough, or this part of the playthrough, make sure to leave a like, and if you really loved it, make sure to subscribe. But yeah, let's have a look what's going on here. I think the wallmap is going to be changed. Yeah, there we go. So next time we're going to be playing this. But anyways, guys, that's going to be it for today. Bye bye.